More drinks on offer. Which one shall I choose?
Just FYI, guys, there is one that does poison you. There's one that gives you a health upgrade, and then there's one that helps restore your health. So one of these does one of them. So just FYI. So more than likely you're liable to get 2 out of 3. So, but there's still the one chance to get poisoned, which kind of sucks.
That is an excellent drink.
And it looks like we chose the one that renews your health, so sucks because I was hoping to get a health upgrade, but it's all cool.
Looking for a deal? Let us get down to business then.
I assume we're about to face a boss, so I assume that's where we're about to go into. Because usually there's always a boss right before you go to the next realm. So we'll see if we live or if we die. If we live, I guess you guys get to see Helheim. If I die, that's gonna be it. So yeah, give a like and subscribe. That's all I can say. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and try to mess with this boss.
Spare me your foul breath, worm.
So the Allfather seeks his son. I too am fond of my young. They are the most comforting of foods.
A worthy plan. Call your kind into oblivion. They bring nothing to the worlds.
Terror, pain, death. These are not nothings, and I will be happy to show you!
consumed by Nidhogg never return.
He will find me hard to swallow. She seeks a vision to help with your quest.
I see a foul creature, half living, half dead, who feeds on the dead or roots in their stead.
Could that be hell?
I see a great throne in a room dark as night. A king or a queen, their heart filled with light.
That is like the vision you had. Balder on a throne. Be quiet.
A sacrifice made. The price to be paid. One prince will be found. Another one bound. Did you learn anything useful?
You confirmed what I expected. I will need to face hell to find Balder.
And the part about the sacrifice, do not forget that.
A sacrifice?
What do you expect? I'm the king of sacrifices.
Oh, and I am too tired to give argument. Do what you must do, but make sure you strike a good bargain.
You stay... You stink of dragon turds. Have you met Nidhogg? He must be old and toothless by now.
He sustains himself with the sap from Yggdrasil's roots, but cannot fully stave off the rot as chaos reaches to reclaim him.
So then that's what it looks like this is for. It's for overall to do her prophetic visions or whatnot. If you notice though, before we leave here and before we leave Helfheim, if you notice you got the you know how like in Asgard you got the Rainbow Bridge. If you notice there's like the a sort of like gate like bridge to, you know, all the way to the castle there, and yeah, it makes me think that that's like, you know, something similar to the Rainbow Bridge into Asgard, but you know, for the dead to travel into the great kingdom of hell. So yeah, well, we're probably gonna call it because that sucks, and I'm not gonna go all the way back through hell just to make it back to him, which that was a pain just to get there.
Some say corruption springs forth from Nidhogg. In truth, it is his weakening of the world tree that lets the rot seep in.
Yeah. So the only other territory I could think of would be Helheim after Nidhogg, which you have to kill that damn fucking dragon. I hate dragons. So I will say in games I absolutely hate dragons. A lot of games they make them just way over too powerful, which I do in a way understand, but it is kind of annoying how overpowered they can be. That's interesting. So you get the cool looking outfits that they have here. They're interesting, I guess. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is the one I would actually want, because it's like just totally me. Because I'm more of a melee guy to begin with. But we're gonna constantly wear that though for now. So but yeah, obviously there's more outfits to unlock, so I'm thinking like there's a lot more secrets that I haven't discovered yet. Like in the first part, there's believe it or not, there's an actual island that you don't notice unless you actually go over there. So maybe there's more to the actual damn thing that anyone really realizes. Kind of annoying though, how much grinding Ubisoft made this into be. And of course you got your favors here, and you got over here where you resurrect at the tree, and you got good old, skill trees and your favorite little what is knock out them abilities. So if I do come back later, I mean, I guess, but it's kind of annoying though to make it this far. But we are done. I'm not going to go hopping on back down there. It's just too much. Too much to go through all that over again. You know, it's just way too much to go all over that again. So this is where you're going to wake up from. Like I said, I'm thinking there's not really any quest per se. I'm thinking it's just, you know, it does have a little add-ons to the story, and maybe you make it to Baldur. I don't know. I'm obviously having a hard time getting all the way through all the kingdoms, so it's not really all that too great for me. So, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to Ravensthorpe, and then we're going to go ahead and save there, and probably hop on to the next video after that. So without further ado, remember to get that like, subscribe, guys. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the mic here. We're going to hop on over to Ravensthorpe and end it there.
Relax. You're in Ravensthorpe, in my workshop. How do you feel? What do you remember from your dream?
Very little, but I'm filled with a sense of urgency.
That makes sense based on what I've heard here. But it is all in your mind. You should take a break from this now. Would you like to see what you have inspired?
Let me see.
So I think though that it's still gonna be available as a quest, obviously, because it's just I think it's just gonna be one of those never-ending quests until you actually reach Baldur, and it's just really tough to get there. I mean, that's why I'm kind of just calling it. But if you notice, he did have a bunch of stuff to offer, so I guess if you can grind out some of the stuff. So I mean, I guess if you want to feel like grinding a bunch of stuff, feel free to it. It's interesting. I mean, it does offer a little bit to the story, but it's just a lot of grinding and a lot of annoyance, in my opinion. So it is 100% up to you guys whether you want to do that or not. So yeah.
Evil.
I am gonna check out this real quick, see what that looks like. Odin's Ash Tree. Okay. I'm not really all too thrilled about it. Doesn't really all look all that to me. I prefer the Berserker's Rest over all of it. Yeah, I prefer that. I'm trying to think what else. What else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna go over here to the blacksmith and...
You seem sad, Gunnar.
I am. Sven was a good friend to me over the years.
I know. I'm sorry I was not here to send him on his way. He was loved.
That he was. But suppose we honor him best by keeping the clan going. Anyhow, you probably need something, eh?
Alright, well anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the mic, and we're just gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and we're gonna, you know, quit, and I'll probably save here. And we'll probably give it a break for a little while. Alright guys.
What have you got for me today?
Ah, that one's pretty good. This will serve you well. All my pieces are good, but that one's I do good work, I must say.
I will see you later, friend.
Fight well, Eivor.
Before we end it, if you guys do make it to him, if you notice, we were trying to take his legs out. I don't know if there's anything after taking out his legs, but I could definitely see that it was not easy for sure, with all the poison. To me, it also kind of reminds me maybe fire might work better with him as well. But mainly focusing on his legs are the main thing. Yeah, is this he's weak to fire? Usually that would make sense. He'd be more weaker to fire. You know, undead and poisonous things usually are weaker to fire. So, so yeah, he was definitely. I think, in all honesty, though, if I maybe was using more fire-based equipment, and I could have probably managed it a little better if I would have done a little more, but it's fine. He, I think, was the hardest one I had to face. They're not that bad. Location-wise, like I said, you had Needheim here. That's all. Just the third realm of hell. It's Needhog's home. It's a swampish, hellish, poisonous, undeadly, corrupt kind of place. It was interesting. It's interesting though that Yggdrasil's roots. I mean, if you think about it, Yggdrasil is the tree of life, right? And it's that big, tree that you see in a lot of mythology of Odin and all that stuff. And it's interesting that that for hell you have the roots of that tree, that you're actually playing in the underneath all the that holy tree. And of course you got Dockerland here, which is another hellscape in my opinion. It's the industrial heart of hell, reformed Nephilim, fueled by the rage of those dishonorably killed. So it's basically hell's armory, basically. Of course, Kaldstead is where you join, you come into everything. So, well, anyways, I think that's pretty much it from all that. So, and of course, you got the Nephilim. That's Niflheim or Niflheim or whatever you call it. It's basically one of the kingdoms. If I recall, there's 9 kingdoms, right? There's 9 kingdoms in Norse mythology. Niflheim is hell. Asgard is like the all high up heaven where all the gods live, right? Valhalla is where all the ancestors would go to, like the mead halls and whatnot of Valhalla, where all the undead go. The honorable undead. They don't get to chill and hang out with the gods, but they do get to chill and hang out with all the honorable and whatnot warriors who died in battle, sort of thing. So then of course you got the other realms. We'll go over those later. Like I said, Asgard here. It's where all the gods live, the Norse gods. So it's kind of like Mount Olympus. Not everyone's welcome in Mount Olympus. It's home of the gods. So anyways, without further ado, I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna come back and start working on England in the next episode. I'm done with Nephilim. I'm not going back to Nephilim. So yeah, in the next episode, look forward to us working some more. We're gonna go work some more on these other little quests. We'll come back after doing some more of other quests on the map here in Riven, because we still got a bunch of stuff. We'll hold off on Francia and Ireland though, until we get the rest of them done. We'll hold off on those till last, but we'll come back after Frankie and Ireland and do the last bit here in the Alliance map. But we are done with this. We're not going back to Gift Another World or whatever. We're done with that. So we'll go back there. I believe that one goes into another one of the realms, if I remember, to finish what we were originally doing. And I believe Restless Dreams is about Ragnarok, and I believe that was what we were doing before about when we were in Asgard and doing that quest line, and we went to Jotunheim. So that's what I'm thinking we're going to be going to next, is Jotunheim, that storyline. But A Gift from Another World, obviously you saw it's about where Odin is on the path to going to save his son and whatnot. So, alright guys, without further ado, see you guys in the next video. Peace out.